It is time for some Detroit Lions news.
It's LeGarrette Blount here, man, 3-time Super Bowl champion. I just want to give you a shout out to the YouTube channel, Micro Mike, man.
Eddie Murray, former Detroit Lion. Make sure you watch Micro Mike on YouTube.
Marvin Jones Jr. here, aka Megatron. Big shout out to Micro Mike and YouTube channel, man.
Keep on talking everything Detroit Lions, and I just got to remind you, man, happy wife, happy life.
What's going on YouTube? This is your boy Mr. Micro Mike, and today we're going to talk about some news regarding our Detroit Lions taking over the past 24 hours, and there is quite a bit of news to talk about that is really important towards this team for the final stretch of the NFL season. But before I get into this video, if you are not a subscriber, hit that big red subscribe button. Trying to get to 11,000 subscribers. I'm getting close, just need your help to do so hit that if you haven't done. As well as hit that like button, help me get those likes up. I'd love to reach 100 likes in this video. We're going to talk about Matthew Stafford's rib injury update, Marvin Jones no call touchdown at the end of the game last night, and the Detroit Lions draft spot and what it means going forward. Let's go ahead and first talk about the Marvin Jones no call. This one's interesting here because at the end of the game, the Detroit Lions had a chance to get a touchdown there after Stafford got injured, and Mr. Chase Daniels threw Marvin Jones the ball, and it was called on the field a no catch. And it was a big deal because it was about the 1 yard line and it was close to a touchdown area. The Lions get a touchdown. That would have been down only by 3 at that point. But the call went under review, and it was call stands on the field as a no catch. Probably was a catch. Maybe it wasn't. I will let you guys decide. And for the comment while this ad is taking place, let me know in the comment section. Do you believe this was a catch? Put yes or put no. That will be the pinned comment while the ad is taking place. This was a big deal, a big play. It would have swung the game fairly well because if it was a catch, if it was at the 1 yard line, they probably just could have run it for a touchdown and we'd have been down by 3 at that point. But let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Marvin Jones Jr. definitely disagrees with that, and he says, I don't know if I can say much about getting in trouble or something like that, but I definitely think it was a catch. Interestingly enough, Marvin Jones Jr. was mic'd up for the game, and he stated that officials around him believed it was a catch. He said, I actually was mic'd up, and there was a couple of refs that thought it was a catch too, so I'll just put it at that. He did not want to get in trouble. He did not want to get fined for dogging the officials, so he wouldn't get too much into it. As you can see in this picture, it definitely looks like a catch. It was very close. And when you're looking at it, it's not just the fact that he caught the ball, but was the ball moving. We've seen the process before when it comes to the Calvin Johnson rule against the Chicago game years back, where he caught the ball for a touchdown. They reversed it and said it was a no catch. This seems to happen to the Detroit Lions all the time, especially when you're going against the NFC North, or in this case, the Green Bay Packers, where every big call seems to go against the Lions. Is there a conspiracy? I don't know. You guys can come up with that. I personally think the officials tend to hate on the Detroit Lions. We've seen it throughout the years. It always happens. Hands to the face. We've seen it a million times. This one was extremely close. It could have went each way. It looks like it was a catch in my opinion. Would it have mattered? I don't know. We had chances in this game where receivers drop the ball all the time. Danny Amendola, TJ Hawkinson, many drops in this game, and it hurt the team regarding the win-loss. With Matthew Stafford going down, the odds of winning the game drop dramatically, in my opinion. You're about to hit another ad break, folks, and with this ad break, take the time to like this video. The partners of Chat Sports, again, want me to get to 100 likes. Do it for me. Let's get those likes up, folks. let's get to 100 likes and help bring the video out and make the bosses there feel a little bit better about this. Let's go ahead and jump to Detroit Lions Matthew Stafford injury update. He had x-rays done. The indications are right now, don't know what it is. He hurt his ribs. He got hit really hard. But per Ian Rappaport, Matthew Stafford is in extremely unbelievable amount of pain. In my opinion, it could be a fracture to the ribs, broken ribs, and if that's the case, they may shut down Matthew Stafford for the rest of the year, and it'd probably be a good idea because Matthew Stafford has been injured the last couple of years. And we, right now, with a loss of 8, looks like there's almost a 0% chance of getting to the playoffs. We're talking extremely unlikely. The Cardinals are up there. The Bears won. The Lions are down back by 1 right now. Minnesota Vikings, a lot of teams have a better shot making the playoffs than the Detroit Lions and are scheduled the Tennessee Titans and the Vikings and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You may want to shut down Matthew Stafford. If that is true, shut him down. You know, the season's pretty much lost at that point anyways. We don't want to have him puncture a lung, anything like that, like happened to Drew Brees. That would be very bad for the Detroit Lions going forward next season. Matthew Stafford is tough as they come, and if he's in an unbelievable amount of pain, you best believe it's bad, in my opinion. He could not finish the game, and you know he tried to. He is an Iron Man. This guy will do anything to play on the field, and it wasn't working. So if that's the case, and Chase Daniels, the quarterback going forward, odds are we're probably not going to win another game. The Lions offense completely slowed down when Stafford went out. You know if the Lions probably get a touchdown if Stafford's on the field, at least to get it by 3, because he is that beneficial to the Detroit Lions, and it's just it is what it is. It sucks for Matthew Stafford. He's doing well for Darrell Bevell. It sucks for the Lions offense because Darrell Bevell has really picked it up since Pat Matricia has left the Detroit Lions. The team has really gained momentum. Even though we lost, you can see that the players are playing behind Darrell Bevell, and it hurt our cause. And we'll see going forward. Let's talk about the Detroit Lions draft spot. Now that the Lions are 5-8, crazy enough, the Lions are right now picking 11th in the draft, but all the teams before them that needed to win for the Lions to get a better draft spot did win. There is a ton of 4-win football teams, and so the Detroit Lions pick 11. If they lose out and some of those team wins a game, the Lions can move up all the way to the fourth spot in the NFL draft. And I know we don't want to talk about draft, but it's now a reality at this point. If Stafford's down, good chances the Lions aren't going to win another game. And if that's the case, Detroit Lions could pick to the 4th pick in the draft. If some of these teams win, you got the Giants, you got the Falcons, you got the Panthers, all these teams, there's a ton of teams there. There are 4-win, 5-win football teams, and Lions can go all the way to the 4th seed. What can occur? Well, when you look at Matthew Stafford's injury history in the past couple of years, the Detroit Lions may look to get a quarterback. You have Trey Lance and you got Zack Wilson, who is the more logical spot for the Detroit Lions getting a quarterback. Fields you're not going to get. Trey Lance you're not going to get. Those guys are going 1 and 2. Legitimate time to take a quarterback if you're going to do it. They could stay with Matthew Stafford and give it another year. If they decide to go defensive coordinator Robert Saleh as a head coach or another defensive mind. But in my opinion, with the injury to Matthew Stafford, if they have a chance to get a Trey Lance or a Zack Wilson, you got to pull the trigger. And that means you got to get a higher draft spot. So, if the Lions lose out and some of these teams win, the Lions can go from 11 to 4. Are you guys going to root for other teams to win and the Lions to lose so they go up in the draft? I'm curious to see what the fan base thinks. I'm mixed here. I enjoy winning, but But at the same time, the reality is, if Stafford's not playing, you're probably not going to win. And that's the facts. Going against Derrick Henry, with their running ability and the Detroit Lions' lack of linebacking core, good chance they're just going to run the football there. Dalvin Cook going to run upon us. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they're fighting to get in the playoffs. So odds are at this point the Lions probably lose out and get a good draft spot. We'll see. But I'll be having mock drafts coming up. I think the Detroit Lions should take a quarterback if they can with Zack Wilson or Trey Lance. And if they don't trade Stafford, have Stafford on there like they did with the Kansas City Chiefs when they drafted Patrick Mahomes. Have the veteran play for a little bit and then let the rookie play a year after that. Possibly trade the quarterback, before the trade deadline, or just keep him for the whole year. We'll see. But this is a huge, huge deal coming forward with the NFL draft, and we'll be getting into that. Mock drafts, 7-round mock drafts, talk about the needs of the team. If they don't go quarterback, if they stay at 11 and those guys are gone, Micah Parsons, as he's available, I think you need to upgrade the linebacker spot, no doubt about it. The linebacker spot of the Lions is the worst of the worst of the worst. They are so bad for this team. Every team is just nailing the middle of the field. It's sickening to watch because it happens game after game after game, play after play after play. And this draft can maybe help solidify that linebacking core if they stay with Stafford. And if Micah Parsons is there, got to pull the trigger. In the upcoming videos, we're going to be doing a 7-round mock draft for the Detroit Lions. You're going to want to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on that video. We're going to do the One Pride podcast Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Everybody's available if you're not a Lions fan. Mailbag segment and the Lions watch party on Sunday. Live analysis, breakdown, and prediction of what takes place. With that said, folks, adios.